Hello and welcome to Tales from the Gaming Table. Today we're going to be talking about the Lost Lands of Verne. Oh wait, wrong game. Lost Lands of Verne. Now, out of the box, we got some cool things. We got a nice board. Comes with castles and buildings. And this is the Founders Edition, so we also get metal coins. Dice, players' pieces, and Shire cards. Now, I looked forward to this game coming out of the box because I was excited. It seemed like it would be a cool game. However, this review is not going to be good for the company. What we have here is we have Monopoly with layers, hence why the Monopoly game came out in the first place. There are some unique things in this game and creative, but at the end of the day, it is Monopoly with levels, battles, and equipment. Okay? So let's look at the board. Here, you've got a port. Go. You pass it, you get 2 gold pieces, and you get a level. Monopoly, you pass go, you get 200. This is dungeon. Same thing as jail. If you land on it by a dice roll, you're just visiting. If you get 3 doubles, the equivalent of 3 doubles in a row, which is 3 12s, you end up in the dungeon. If you get a card that says go to the dungeon, you're in the dungeon. If you land on the ambush square, which is here, you go to the dungeon, which is go to jail in Monopoly. Here you have Sanctuary, which is the same as free parking. 2 shires make up a kingdom. Think of deeds in Monopoly making up a monopoly. You also have temples, and you have stables. Stables the equivalent of railroads. Temples the equivalent of utilities. So again, there's really not a lot of creativity in this game. Hate to say it, but these guys really proclaimed a lot, delivered a little. So I've taken the rules between Monopoly and Lost Verne. So their rule book and Lost Lands of Verne rule book. So side by side, Lost Lands of Verne, you've got a thing called the Horde. The Horde manages all the Shire scrolls. These are considered scrolls, not deeds. And they can handle all the money. Monopoly, you've got a banker. They handle all the money and all the deeds. Movement in Verne is a 1d12. If you get 12, you roll again, equivalent of doubles. 3 12s go to jail. Movement in Monopoly is 2d6 or 12. You get doubles, you roll again. 3 doubles go to jail. Something unique to Lands of Verne, though, is levels. Every time you pass go, you gain a level. And certain cards have abilities on them, which if you are level 5 and higher, you get to do that ability. Okay? So there are some benefits in that in this game. That equivalent does not exist in Monopoly. In Verne, you've got shires and fees. You land on a shire. For example, here, you'll pay 6 silver to buy the property. If you land on this one, you're going to pay 2 gold and 2 silver to buy the property. So, same kind of idea. In Monopoly, you land on a deed, you purchase it for the price of the property. If you do not, it goes to an auction. Auction in Monopoly, any price starts the auction. Auction in Verne, the auction starts at 1/2 the property price. If no one bids, it goes back to the Horde. Monopoly goes back to the bank. Okay, shires and fees, we already did that. Scroll cards. Scroll cards are simply deeds. Hello, you little beastie. This is Duke. He is a new member of the cast here at Tales from the Gaming Table, and he is a demon. Scroll cards. Scroll cards are the exact same things as deeds in Monopoly. Okay, you break down and look at a scroll card. You've got the fee if somebody lands on it. You got the fee if they have a cottage, 1 cottage, 2 cottages, 3 cottages, or a castle. Okay? And if you mortgage it, or in their case, put a lien on it, you have the value of the lien in the back. Now, unlike Monopoly, there is no lien fee. So Monopoly, you've got a 10% on top of the lien to pay off the mortgage. Here, there is no such thing. So again, it's no different than Monopoly. If you play Monopoly, you can play this game. Alright, kingdoms. Still in all shire, stables, or temples, and you make a set, you get a kingdom. Monopoly, if you own all the properties in a set, railroads or utilities, that's a monopoly. Structures, 3 cottages equals 1 castle. You have to build evenly across your properties, 1, 1, 2, 2. You cannot build all 3 and then go for a castle. Just like Monopoly, you have to build a house on each property. Once you got your 4 houses, you build a hotel. And they must be built evenly. Liens, as we already talked about, same thing. Mortgages and Monopoly. Battle, it only exists in Lost Lands of Verne. Okay, so they layered something on top of Monopoly, made it a little different. Equipment cards, again, only exist in Lost Levels of Verne. Equipment cards count toward battle. They're what gives you extra battle points. Your encounters, scrolls, and item cards in Verne, they're the equivalent of community chests and chants. Okay, now there's obviously more cards they have in their game here. End of the day, though, it's community chests and chants. Stables, unlike Monopoly, where you basically only get benefit from having multiple railroads, stables, if you have a stable and you reach level 5, you now have faster travel around the board. Okay, that's new with them. Ambush and dungeon, basically just a renaming of what is in Monopoly, jail, and go to jail. Okay, to escape the dungeon, roll a d20. If you get a 20, you escape. If you don't want to, you can pay 5 silver pieces. Or you can spend 3 turns in jail, and on the 4th turn, you escape. No fee paid. So how does Monopoly do it? Well, you roll doubles, you get out of jail. Or you can pay $50 and get out of jail. Or on your 3rd turn, if you do not roll a double, you pay the $50 and you're out of jail. Okay, in Lost Lands of Verne, you have Sanctuary. Sanctuary will be a place where cards may have you put money. And when a player lands on that, they will get that money as part of their fees. Monopoly, similar. You have free parking, and there are some house rules, for example. Everything from community chest or chance card would go into free parking. Player that lands there would get that money. Income tax also could go there. Some players will play a $500 bonus, and every time somebody gets it, another $500 goes into it. It doesn't matter. Same thing. Sanctuary, community, free parking. Same thing. Okay, the arena. It's a battleground in the board. It's right here. You can make anybody battle you. It's unique to it's unique to Lost Lands of Verne, but it doesn't make it enough to make it their game. Bosses. You have a boss. You have the dragon and you have the kraken. Player that beats it gets the points for that at the end of the game, and you get a bonus for completing it. The port, as we already mentioned, you get 2 gold and gain a level. In Monopoly, it's go, collect 200. Falling is what they call it in Verne. And you do everything you can to pay out money owed, and once you're done, if you have nothing left, you're eliminated from the game. It's the same thing as going bankrupt in Monopoly. Okay, you can do the same thing I did. You can look side by side. Now, I bought this game. I funded them. Had I been given this game, my review would have been no different. It is not cool to take somebody's game and then build your own game on top of it. And that is what's happened here. It is Monopoly with battles, equipment, and levels added into it. If you like Monopoly, it'll be a great game. Will I play it? Yeah, I'll play it. I mean, it's in my collection now, but I'm still not happy that these guys have taken Monopoly, said it's their game because they added a few things to it. Brutally honest review. I don't do this to games normally, but I couldn't not do it to this one. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.